Got a question for you. How are words mispronounced? Okay, wait, let me put it to you this way. If I deliberately ask you to mispronounce a word, how would you do it? In my opinion, you can either mispronounce a word by using the wrong sound or pronouncing the silent letters in it, or by stressing the wrong syllable. That's what I'm talking about today. Let's take a look at some commonly mispronounced words that we mispronounce because of incorrect word stress. So let's get started. The first one is this. Tell me, how would you pronounce this? If you said event, it's wrong, it's event. The stress here is not on the first syllable, rather on the second syllable. It's event, not event. I've heard people saying, I work for an event management company, but that's not event management, that's event management. The stress has to be on the second syllable, event, not event. Okay, now this one's interesting. How many of you have heard people saying, welcome to another informative video from whatever it is? Well, it's not informative. The stress here is on the second syllable. It's informative. Informative, not informative. You see, it makes a big difference. When we stress the wrong syllable, it totally sounds different. See the difference between informative and informative. So try saying informative instead of informative. Let's move on to the next one. Next, I have a pair of words for you. These two words for you. I've heard people mispronouncing these two words as protagonist and antagonist. Well, it's protagonist and antagonist. Here also the stress lies on the second syllable. It's protagonist and antagonist. For people who don't know its meaning, a protagonist is the good guy in a book or a film, and antagonist is the guy who opposes the good guy. Okay, protagonist and antagonist. Now, people have been debating about the pronunciation of this word, and some people say it's comment, some people say it's comment. Let's clear the confusion. Now, when I say that the pronunciation of this word is comment, some people are going to come up with excuses that in American English it's comment. Well, in American English it's not comment. In American English and in British English, the stress here is on the first syllable. It's comment in British English and comment in American English. When it comes to American English, the O sound becomes a sound, okay? There's a slight change in the sound in the first syllable, but the stress is always on the first syllable. It's comment, okay? And for people who want to stick to American English, let me tell you something. If you are very confident about your American accent, only then go for comment. Otherwise, it's safe for us Indians to stick to the British pronunciation of this word, which is comment, all right? Comment. Okay, having said that, let me add something else. While I was surfing through my Cambridge Pronouncing Dictionary, which was the 18th edition of it, I came across another pronunciation for this word only when comment was used as a verb. Both as a verb and noun, comment is comment. It's the same pronunciation, no changes when it becomes a verb. But comment with stress on the second syllable is accepted only in the verb form. It's a very rare pronunciation, and I've never heard anyone using it, but it is there in the Cambridge Pronouncing Dictionary. But my personal recommendation is use comment for both as a noun and as a verb, okay? The stress here is always on the first syllable. It's comment. That's my personal recommendation, but if you are so fond of American English, then go for comment, all right? Okay, now let's move on to the next one, which is also a similar word, which is content versus content. Now, content, when I say content, it means what is contained in something. Let's talk about the content of this video. When I'm talking about a video, it's content. Content with stress on the first syllable. And so what is content? Content means a state of being happy or satisfied. That's content with stress on the second syllable, okay? Content versus content. Hope you understand. Now, finally, let me talk about this interesting word. How do you pronounce this word? And there's a famous usage in Kerala, and when people say that was a psychological move, but that's incorrect. It's not psychological, it's rather psychological. The stress here is on the third syllable, psychological move, not psychological move. You can see the big difference when I say psychological and psychological. We have to understand that for this word, it's psychology. But when we add an IC suffix, the stress shifts to the syllable which is directly before the IC syllable. All right. So it's psychological and not psychological. We have a similar word which follows the same pattern, which is this one. It's photographic. Photographic. With the IC, it's photographic, and without the IC, take a look at this word. I've heard professional photographers mispronouncing this word, and they say, I'm a photographer. That's not photographer, it's photographer. Photographer, okay? The stress here, in this case, is on the second syllable. It's photographer and not photographer. Similarly, it's photography, not photography, right? So I believe this pronunciation lesson was informative and you gained a lot of information from this video. And in case you want to know more details about the courses that we offer at English House, you can click the link in the description. Thank you so much. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.
English House. വാട്സാപ്പിലൂടെ കേരളത്തെ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ സൂപ്പറാക്കുന്നത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഹൗസ്.